The "What are your strengths and weaknesses?" question is a common interview inquiry aimed at assessing your self-awareness, ability to evaluate your skills, and your willingness to improve. Crafting a thoughtful response is essential to present yourself in the best possible light. Here's a sample response with a debrief, tips, techniques, and a story example. I believe one of my greatest strengths is my ability to work well in teams. Throughout my career, I've consistently been recognized for my collaborative nature and my capacity to bring diverse team members together to achieve common goals. I excel at facilitating open communication, ensuring that every team member's input is valued and considered. This strength has not only led to the successful completion of projects but has also boosted team morale and creativity. Another strength of mine is my strong analytical mindset. I have a keen eye for detail and a methodical approach to problem solving. This has proven valuable in identifying potential issues before they become major problems and in optimizing processes for efficiency. For instance, in my previous role at Barrett Industries, I conducted a comprehensive data analysis that resulted in a 20% reduction in project turnaround time. Regarding weaknesses, I've recognized that I sometimes tend to be overly critical of my own work. While this drives me to continuously improve and produce high-quality results, it can occasionally lead to a tendency to perfectionism, which can be time-consuming. I'm actively working on finding a balance between striving for excellence and recognizing when a task is good enough to meet the requirements. Another area of improvement for me is public speaking. While I'm comfortable presenting to smaller groups, I occasionally feel nervous when speaking in front of larger audiences. To address this weakness, I've enrolled in public speaking courses and actively seek opportunities to practice and build my confidence. I believe that acknowledging and addressing weaknesses is essential for personal and professional growth. Begin by identifying and discussing strengths that are relevant to the job you're applying for. Choose qualities that align with the job description. Offer specific examples or achievements that demonstrate your strengths in action. This makes your response more credible. Admit to areas where you're less proficient but also express a commitment to self-improvement. Avoid mentioning weaknesses that are critical to the job. If applicable, mention steps you've taken or are taking to overcome your weaknesses, such as seeking training or practicing. Tailor your strengths and weaknesses to the specific job you're applying for. Choose qualities that will be assets in that role. Don't fabricate strengths or weaknesses. Interviewers appreciate authenticity. Don't mention weaknesses that could disqualify you for the job. Focus on areas where improvement is possible and manageable. Use the sandwich technique. Present a strength, followed by a weakness, and then another strength. Ending on a positive note can leave a good impression. Don't delve into personal weaknesses or share unrelated personal anecdotes.
In one of my previous roles as a project manager at Naveen Industries, I had the opportunity to lead a diverse team of professionals on a complex project. One of my strengths, which I mentioned earlier, is my ability to foster teamwork. During this project, we encountered a significant roadblock that required a collaborative solution. My analytical mindset came into play as we assessed the issue. However, my tendency toward perfectionism was initially a challenge. I found myself spending a considerable amount of time reviewing and revising our strategy to ensure it was flawless. While this meticulous approach yielded a high-quality solution, it was taking longer than necessary. Recognizing that time was of the essence, I decided to address my perfectionism by delegating some of the review tasks to team members, emphasizing that we needed to find a balance between excellence and efficiency. This adjustment allowed us to complete the project on schedule without compromising quality. It was a valuable lesson in acknowledging and addressing my own weaknesses while still achieving outstanding results. Incorporating a story like this can provide depth to your response, illustrating how you've actively worked on addressing a weakness in a professional context.